Welcome to what I guess will be episode 1 of the redo of Orioles franchise. Thanks to a technical snafu when I was recording a video, my house lost power, which apparently corrupted my file. And no, I don't have the cloud, so yeah. Opening day against the Twins. There you see the rotation. There you see the lineup. This should be good.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. So the Baltimore Orioles looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Well, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Your Baltimore Orioles.
Trevor Rogers.
And pitching in this game, Trevor Rogers. What do we need to know here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Just about to get started, Luke
Keegan
getting ready to hit.
Number 15, Luke Keegan.
And we're off and running in a brand new season.
Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
In the air, right field, O'Neill coming on. One away.
Batting second, center fielder.
And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about
I don't know why all these teams carry
but if they can rattle them out of the gates,
5-man bench and only 12 pitchers.
If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Byron Buxton stands in now and watches strike one. Ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Mr. Jeffers.
Come on, Trevor. Ball one. Hey. And that's downstairs. 2-1. Just missed. And a foul ball.
Okay.
Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
What is my crowd volume?
3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Talk about a battle at the plate. 10 pitches, he earned that walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner.
Ball that's outside.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone.
Full extension makes the catch. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go
Who
swing.
says the Orioles can't play defense?
Back now at Oriole Park. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Joe Ryan. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Joe Ryan, subject to a lot of trade rumors in the offseason, remained on the Twins.
Outside, that's a ball.
Next pitch misses inside. Ball 3. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one finds the zone. Full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three and 2. Payoff pitch.
Batting second, the
Gunnar
shortstop,
Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Henderson.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Wait.
Yo one. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
What do you got?
Checks his swing, appeal to
Run him up.
third. That's a
Batting
strikeout.
third,
Woody
first
Keller says he
baseman,
won a round.
Pete
And let's take a look
Alonso.
at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Takes it in for the out.
Batting fourth, catcher,
Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Zane. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick. And we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ward off the first with 2 away. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Nineteenth pitch of the inning for Joe Ryan.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Samuel Basallo. And that one fouled off. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Those 30 pitches.
Fights it off, you'll see another. First and second, 2 down here on opening day. Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
31.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it.
We move ahead to the top of the second now.
Bring him out.
And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Rogers making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2017. And now the count is even.
That's ball 2.
That
Ball
one
three.
missed. There's a line drive to left field. Takes it in for the out.
There we go.
Here's Trevor Rogers. Outside low. Ball one. No score here in the second. And that one ripped to left. 2 down. Two down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Josh Bell. On the ground, right side. Third out, and that ends the frame. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
Much more efficient inning.
Back here in Baltimore, here's Tyler O'Neill. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. Guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first. Has some trouble with it. The underhand flip. Got him. Nice play. Now here is Kobe Mayo.
Third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. This one in the air, center field. Buxton in position, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. We head on
Not
down
good
to
at
the
all.
top of the third. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Brooks Lee.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
That's a ball.
Up the middle, Henderson. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Cody Clemens, the next twin up to hit. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Just missed.
Hey!
2-2. And that skips into dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Back to the leadoff spot.
Luke
The Twins
Keeschel.
lineup. Luke Keeschel now at the plate. And
Nope.
ball 1.
Ball 1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs all fours.
Here goes the runner to the right side. Jackson to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's Byron Buxton. Grounded out his first time. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. The Twins with a chance to score first here on opening day. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Dying 1-2. Coming up for the Orioles.
Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jeremiah Jackson digs in now.
Ooh.
That catches the corner.
And got the corner.
His understanding of the
That's
strike zone,
inside.
very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Ball 2.
Back to an even count.
Fly ball down the line. Walner on the run towards the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Whoa,
3-2 now.
that's down.
It's a
That's
leadoff
ball 4.
walk.
Take your man.
And that's the go-ahead run.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Taylor Ward will hit next. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That one's in there. 0-2. Ward wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. The 0-2. Line drive, base hit.
There we go.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And it goes just foul. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. This one in the air, center field. Buxton in and to his right, but can't make the catch. It drops. Force it second, and they get the out. Stayed with it nicely.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Ball
Way
one.
off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
There you go.
Swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. The Orioles looking to strike first here in game one of this 3-game set. Swings through the sweeper. Grounder might be 2. Keyshaw for 1. On to first, double play.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play.
Not
Nice
good.
throw to first, and that's
All set for the
Leading
start of
off
the
the
inning.
Twins,
And now the Twins catcher,
Ryan
Ryan
Jeffers.
Jeffers. That one the other way. O'Neill tracks it down for the out. 1 pitch and 1 out.
wow. He looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Wallner
Nope,
in now.
outside.
Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That's a ball.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. The Twins still looking for their first hit in this one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. A little bit
Ball
high.
3.
Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through him for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Third baseman,
Here's Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Good eye
That's
right
off
there.
plate. Ball 2.
Outside with a breaking ball. And he walked it.
Ball 4.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside
next
corner.
for Minnesota, the designated hitter, Trevor Rogers.
Go ahead run on base. Trevor Larney, the next to hit.
Nope. Outside.
Hit hard, base hit. O'Neill whips it back in. Lead runner stops at second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 on, 2 outs. And foul.
Come on, Rogers.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even
Ball,
tempted
that's
to swing.
upstairs.
Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And it remains 2 and 2. That one 95 to finish him off. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning in.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's
home
into the
run.
bleachers.
Rutschman gives the Orioles the lead.
A solo shot. The Orioles strike first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And the batter now, Samuel Basallo. Out to short. A sliding stop at short. Over to first. In the dirt. It skips by him. So up next, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. That one lifted to left. Clemens should have this one. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
One out man at first. And the batter now, Colton Cowser. 0 for 1 so far.
That's a
Maybe
ball.
a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. Justin Topa
Bonda
up and
and
loosening
Topa.
in the pen. Bonda, a left-hander, also throwing.
Hey.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hit in the air, center field. Buxton gets under it. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman, Kobe.
Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Flips the corner, and it's 0-2. Ball one there. Basallo, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Nice.
Popped up. Keegan moving under this one. And that is that. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 1-0. Back here in Baltimore, and now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Ball 2.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Nope.
Just missed. That one ripped. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Minnesota, left
Dominant
fielder,
performance
Cody
for him
Clemens.
today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Clemens in the box here lets that one go for a ball. On the ground to third. Mayo over to second. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Bases empty after the double play. Luke Diesel now at the plate.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball.
The mark
Damn.
there, and that's ball one. Fought off foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
No, that's down.
2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. And that's will the swing. It's a strikeout. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Trevor Rogers is dancing himself out of trouble.
Back now at Oriole
Leading
Park.
off for the
We head to the
Orioles.
bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman,
Jeremiah Jackson getting ready to hit.
Jackson.
In the air to left center. Clemens on his way over. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Derek
left
Shelton
fielder,
out of the dugout, and he will make the move.
Ward.
Joe Ryan will depart. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
Now on the bump, Justin
Number
Topa
48.
getting ready to
Justin
make his
Topa.
season debut. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Taylor Ward. He's 2 for 2.
Nope, that's inside.
Went with a sweeper for the strike. And that one clips the corner.
Ball, that's down.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
Up
Well
next
executed
for the
pitch on the
Orioles.
outside part of the plate.
The shortstop,
2 outs,
Gunnar
base is empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. Line drive, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on.
Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning.
Just like
It's
real
the
life.
Orioles 1, and
Gunnar
the Twins
Henderson gets
nothing.
picked off.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Leading off, Byron
Leading off for
Buxton.
the Twins. Center fielder Byron Buxton.
And that's in there at the knees. That one catches the corner for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed him. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Liner, caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the catcher, Brian Jeffers. Just
Inside,
off the
ball
inside edge. And there's the strike. That way the knees for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Right fielder, Matt Wallner.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
Okay.
And we have a tie ball
Oops.
game. It's 1-1.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Going. Oh. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And now they're out front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ball club.
Now it's the DH, Trevor Rogers, 1 for 2. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That'll be it for Trevor Rogers. And it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and we'll come back with a new pitcher on now, Keegan Akin. He's into the game with the bases in it. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
Ball.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Let's go.
Bottom of the 6th. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Now the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's a really good take.
Nice grab.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He's already homered in this game. Fouled off to the right. The 0-1. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that will fall. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Berg, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Inside, ball one. The next to hit takes ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. Right there for a strike. The Orioles with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle, dives, but it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Austin Martin coming into the game now as the injury replacement. First and
Suck if it
second,
ended up being season-ending.
Tyler O'Neill will hit next. Strike on the inside corner.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Ground ball could be 2. Flips it, 1 second, double play as they get out of another jam, and the inning ends.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job, 4-6-3 inning ending double play.
Top of inning number 7. And now for the Twins, Josh Bell. That one fouled off. The 0-1. That one missed. In the air to left center. Cowser on the move. He's got it. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now it's the shortstop, Brooks Lee.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And that's a one-out single. Now the left fielder, Cody Clemens.
Hey!
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Quick work on the 3-pitch strikeout right there. Started him with the slider in the zone to jump ahead, then sped him up with the fastball for strike 2. And at that point, you can go a lot of different directions. You put him in the rocking chair by going back to the slider, this time out of the zone, and got in the chase for the punch-out.
Next to hit, Austin Martin. Came into the game. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Tyler Wells.
Pretty tight game, so they're
The Wells did good at the end of last year, coming back from injury.
Right where it is.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Lee leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The flip, it's there, and that's a great play. Twins wind up stranding one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Banda.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Taylor Rogers, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Twins ahead on the strength of 2 solo shots. All 3 runs in this game have been scored by home run.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Down the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. And that one fouled off. The Twins holding on to a 1-run lead near the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, out to short. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Now it's going to be Jeremiah Jackson. Breaking ball misses down and away.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a
double
nice
play.
feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of it.
Back here in Baltimore, we go to the 8th. Byron Buxton digs in now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Out to short, Henderson. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Minnesota, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And that is out of play. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for Minnesota.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Extending where the Twins did their damage.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. The relay, he'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. Ball rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, but it's offline, and they lead by 3. Man at first with 1 gone. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit.
Ball, that's just
Could
out.
use a ground ball here. Dump it in the infield. Runner at first base. Get out of this.
Sliced hard but foul. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A two-run homer. His first homer of the year. One down. Josh Bell at the plate now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
All one.
Six to one.
Close,
That's ball
but call
two.
the ball. Ball 2. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first in time.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And
No,
it
that's
goes
a foul ball.
just foul. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 8th. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a miss. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Activity in the bullpen. David Vesta, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Thunderbird getting cranked up as well. That one ripped left field. Clemens reaching back towards the wall. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 3. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
That was embarrassing.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup 2 away now.
Up
Well, I'm not
next
sure
for the
what he was
Orioles,
waiting.
for
On the mound
Minnesota,
now, Cody
number
Thunderbird,
57,
ready to
Cody
make his
Thunderbird.
season debut. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Yep, that ball went out. Nope.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. It's a double.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. In the air, left field, Clemens under it. And that'll do it. So the Twins pen delivers in that spot. 9th inning. Back now at Oriole Park.
Minnesota,
All set to start the 9th in
Cody
this one.
Clemens.
Cody Clemens now at the plate.
Hey.
And that one hammered. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And the 9th inning starts with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are...
Here comes the skipper.
For the Orioles, number 71.
Now at the plate, Austin Martin.
Ball one.
Ball misses down and away. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Buxton stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's 8-1. And he's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the
This
barrel
has
right
been
to
an
it.
opening
Nice
day
extension as
letdown.
well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Ryan Jeffers, the next twin up to hit. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. That'll make it out of here. A 2-run blast. And they add to their lead.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
Now a chance for Matt Wallner. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Lewis, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Out towards right center field. Can't get there, and it deflects off him. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next for Minnesota, Trevor Rogers. Foul ball. Henderson. Off balance beat. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things on. Bottom 9. Now here's the Orioles DH. Samuel Basallo. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Swinging a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ball, that's low.
So let's go. Come on.
Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The next
That's
offering
ball
misses.
3.
Ball 3. And they're all loaded up.
That's ball 4.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
For the Orioles, third baseman,
So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. And now, Cody Mayo. Foul ball there. Bases loaded, nobody out. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Comes up empty.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That's a ball.
18 pitches. Mark.
Oh, great stop. Here's one. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there, and the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first baseline to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
Digging in, Jeremiah Jackson. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 10-3.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's a base hit. Mayo around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it. It's 10-4. Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Cody Funderburk gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back to the new pitcher after this.
And the bullpen hadn't completely imploded.
Out of the bullpen, David Vesta.
Compared to some days,
This will be a very exciting ninth inning.
So he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
2 on with 1 out. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. This one popped up. Infield fly called there.
Batter's out.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
So they're down to their final out. And into the box for Baltimore, Pete Alonso. 1 for 4 with a double.
Hey. Ball. Bam.
Traffic on the bases with 3 already across. We're in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike.
That's ball 2.
In the air to left center. Clemens under this one. And that'll wrap
Now
it up.
Twins
The
take
collect their
opening
first win
day.
of the season.
These hitters
Spoil
had the
opening
ball
day for the
working
fans in
for 'em
Baltimore.
today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
All right, let's find not the ending we wanted to the game, but I will see you all in the next one.